It's time for another VARguments episode where we discuss the most contentious refereeing decisions from the last game week. Round 19 did not give us too much to talk about, but we have two major incidents that, of course, we will need to deliberate and give our opinions on them. First off, Victor, Arsenal, in the game of the round, Arsenal beat Aston Villa 4-1 in a statement victory, but they were set on their way in that game by a contentious goal when Gabriel appeared to have hit goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez before heading the ball in. What do you make of that, Victor?
I think this one might have a little bit to do with Martinez and with his reputation. Every referee knows by now that he's got that shithousery factor about him, so it's hard to trust him. Besides, Gabriel is in midair. You can't exactly challenge for the ball if you jump up like a broomstick. He's not stupid as well. He would avoid contact if he could. The problem is that goalkeepers are protected more in the 6 yards box, and we didn't see that here. But I genuinely believe that this might have been judged differently if this was another goalie. Martinez made a meal of it, and he has priors thanks to his many shenanigans. I'm going to say wrong decision here because if this was a model citizen, someone like Kelleher or Nick Pope in goal, it would probably be overturned.
Interesting. Max, your take on this one?
Yeah, the biggest problem is we don't really know, was it the goalkeeper error or the whole box in general? I felt like it was somewhere around the line, and yeah, definitely if he's in the goalkeeper area, it's definitely a foul, but if it's in the middle of the box, it's more or less fine. But I feel like before the hit, he scored, he forced a hand at least of Martinez, and I would probably be leaning towards the wrong decision and overturn, but I can see why it standed.
Yeah, I feel like it's a wrong decision too, mainly because his arm is outstretched and pretty much extended, from his body, if you ask me. And goalkeepers should actually be protected in their 6 yard area. And when you take everything into consideration, it should actually be overturned. But just like Victor said, when you have somebody with that kind of reputation, I mean, it's easy for them to just overlook it and say, "Nah, let's allow this goal stand." But anyways, deep down, I'm not complaining. I'm sorry, but not sorry. Yeah. Moving on to the next incident, Liverpool were denied a penalty in their goalless draw against Leeds when Ekitike was slowed down by Yaga Biyor in the penalty area. Victor, what do you make of this incident?
Yeah, it's hard for a referee to give a penalty when the attacker does not go to ground. In terms of contact, I think there's enough there for a penalty, especially here with the holding. Then there's the tackle from behind. There's plenty of contact. I think if Ekitika takes a tumble, ideally not a super dramatic one, it's a spot kick for sure. But given how the sequence played out, I would say, yeah, waving it off was the correct decision.
Yeah, Max, your take on this?
I would probably agree that there was a foul, but I feel like it started far before he came in the box, and I feel like if a ref was to call the foul, it would probably be a free kick, not a penalty. So in general, I agree with it's not a penalty, but I would probably be leaning towards the free kick.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. The foul started way before they got into the box, and just like Victor also mentioned, Ekitike did not help himself by still trying to stay on, by not falling down or making it more dramatic. Maybe it might have changed the referee's mind, but the way everything happened, it seemed like the right call to just let it go and ignore the penalty. So yeah, even if a foul would have been called, it seemed more likely that it would have been a free kick. So maybe correct decision, I would say. But anyways, those are the two incidents from round 19. We're asking our viewers out there to join us in the conversation. Should Gabriel's goal against Villa, should it have been overturned, and should Liverpool have been awarded a penalty or not against Leeds? Tell us what you think in the comment section below, and we'll be waiting to hear from you.